Hello everyone, this is Rattue 498. This is a 2v2 live battle on the Galacian Ria map. I'm controlling GB. Huntsman Roos, my teammate, is playing as Russia. I'm going to be fighting Russia, and Roos is going to be fighting France. Okay, I'll start this game a little bit further off, as these kind of battles do tend to take quite a long time, so I didn't want to bore you with the whole moving up and everything. Basically, what I've done is I've sent a couple of cav across to Roos, and basically I've tried to bring my lights across onto my right flank, so we can kind of try and split the armies just in case they try to forge together. Okay, so I have a completely new build for me. This is what I want to try. I have got 2 foot guard, I believe, Black Watch, Connaught Rangers, 2 King's German Legion of foot, 2 foot. I have got 5 lights and 2 dragoons and 1 elite special hussar unit. Now here I get a little bit caught because my unit's in a group. I don't move them back quick enough, so one of the cav units is going to get a decent hit. I managed to destroy one of them instantly before it's running towards me, but the other one's going to get a decent hit. I'm going to bring a couple of my cav involved, and Roos is going to send a couple of his cav involved. I've got squares there, so it won't be a problem, but I do lose quite a few lights because of it. So me and Roos, well, this morning for me, it was this evening for him. Actually did quite a few games together again. Roos is the crew, if any of you remember the crew, anyone's been subscribed for me for long enough to remember him. He's changed his name, but he is actually the crew. And we did a couple of fun battles as well. We did a scenario battle on Waterloo, which I'm posting after this. So basically the plan is we're just going to we're going to try and double team my guy quickly as Roos has got his cav over here. So we're going to have a go at doing that. I don't know why, but during this game I had a little bit of problem selecting my units. As you can see, I seem to only be selecting 4 lights every time, although I'm clicking all 5. I seem to only actually be selecting 4, which was actually kind of annoying. It happened quite a few times throughout the game. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to get my cav moving. I'm going to try and get my cav to go around the back. And here, as you can see, there we go. I've selected all 5 lights now. And now we're going to start attacking. I'll bring my guys up. So the noticeable thing here is they've got a house on the front of their lines. The Russian opponent has, and it's going to cause a little bit of problem, as I believe he's going to chuck Lifeguard a foot inside it. So Reese has just told me that he wants to get rid of my guy first, so I've just agreed. So as you can see now, he's piling some lights inside the house, which is okay. Personally, I think that cheap line unit or something like that is always better if you're going to try and occupy a house. So I'm going to bring my lights up, and I'm going to order a foot guard unit to assault the house, and I'm going to bring the rest of my lines up to cover me and to start engaging the Russian opponent. So my cav's going to go now behind, and they're basically just going to sit there until they're needed. They're my 2 dragoons. In the back I've got my hussar, and here's my my lights now getting into range. Rifles, playing too much Empire. There's my lights now getting into range. The problem with the house being in front is my guys are going to shoot mainly at the house, which isn't a great thing. I've left the line unit back just in case I get cav charged like this. Here he comes, and I can get these guys out of there. Forming a square up with those guys. So pulling back. My lines are now engaged. After the video that I posted, I've decided to go against the old just the GB foot, just simply because of the fact that I don't know what the fuck happened in that game, but they just routed the fuck away like bastards. So I've decided not to go for that anymore. As you can see here, like, I'm just selecting my units, but nothing's happening at all. I'm clicking on them, clicking on, clicking on. Don't know what the fuck went on there, but something a bit weird. So my cav's gone in the centre, as you can see. I'm just going to reselect them onto a different unit now they've hit. So my lines are getting some decent hits off. So I lost 2 light units there, which was absolutely disgraceful. I've got a foot guard unit now assaulting the house, and I'm sending 1 dragoon unit in behind. Russo's got his cav engaged with the Russian cav while I'm shooting them. As you can see in the centre now, we've pushed them back. I'm just going to keep on moving on up. So now if you take a look at my left flank now, I've got these 3 guys over here. Well, 3 musketeer units over there, so the line that I've got on that side will be easy enough to destroy them. Here I fuck up. I run my cav straight into one of my line units. His general's chasing me, so his general gets a hit. So I move my lights around the side now. My dragoons are engaged in the centre. I've sent my cav back off to engage on these other lines. Still fighting in the house. And now I'm sending off my other dragoon unit. And I'm going to pop up my lights now. My lines, sorry. On this side. So I bring my other line unit, which was in reserve, up as well now. I pull these 2 line back at an angle to shoot this lifeguard of foot, which went melee onto my line. The Russian melee is really awful to fucking counter. It's a complete bastard. But with a couple of decent volleys, these GB guys are really accurate. I think most of them got accuracy of 50, just a standard line and stuff, so really, really good accuracy. So my second dragoon unit is now in, and they've engaged into the lifeguard of foot. My lights over on this side still firing. That's my other dragoon unit there, with one of Reese's units. My foot guard are still holding up this house, and basically this foot guard unit are taking up a lifeguard of foot and a couple of light units out of the battle for me at the moment. But my foot guard's actually losing, so I'm going to send in another unit or 2. As you can see, like, these GB guys have just demolished the Russian line really, really easy. They're really, really good quality lines from these GB. Started using dragoons as well, mainly because light dragoons have all worked really, really well for me. On flats, I still disagree with really taking elites and heavy cav or elite cav, but basically I find it a lot easier on terrain maps, whereas you get to use cover with trees and stuff. I find it a lot easier to be able to use your foot guard because they destroy units a lot quicker. So Roos is now going to pull his cav out. I'm now going to pull my lights away. Sorry about that, just talking to a friend quickly. Okay, so I've put my lights away. And I sent that support line off with them as well. The line is staying behind just in case of the cav. I mean, realistically in this game, I lost so many lights just because the cav units was really fucking annoying. So now I'm putting all my guys up here to assault this house. As soon as this house is done, I'll go and finish off any other stray units laying around. So have a little look inside the house for you. Anyone that doesn't have the unrestricted camera, I do have a tutorial to do it on my channel, and you get to look inside the houses and stuff. There's no furniture or anything, very confusing. Nothing really of any interest apart from wall, not very nicely decorated, but there we go. So Reese has managed to encircle his guy, and his guy has run straight into a forest. Basically exactly what he didn't want his opponent to do. This guy did. So just pulling up around the flanks of him. I'm going to take the left flank. Reese is going to circle him around. Now here you see, just still attacking this house. This house is becoming a severe annoyance to me now, as it's holding up pretty much my entire army. Whereas these guys could already be assaulting the French. So it's become a complete annoyance. So I'm going to bring my general across now. And what that's going to do is, generals, I believe, I've noticed they may have some kind of fear ability or something like that, because they seem to give, they don't just give you your guys a morale boost being around. I also believe that enemy units don't like having the opponent's general around either. So it's just an opinion that I've noticed. It's not fact or anything, so don't hold me to it. So as you can see, Reese has gone in for the old Russian melee, or melee, sorry, I keep fucking doing that. And over on this side I've got my Dragoon unit, and one of his guys has run into a house. I killed one of them off, the other one's gone straight into a house, so I've got to pull them away. So my general's turned up, and we're going to boost these guys up, a bit of morale. And over here, as you can see now, I'm going to come in ready for supporting Roos. These are 3 militia units he's got on the left side of his opponent here, so they're good at melee, but they're not very accurate. They can't form square, and their morale is awful. So basically, they're going to need a lot of support, and I can't imagine they'll last long against these French lines. So the guys in the house are getting depleted. As you see, it's started routing away now. And he's got a cav unit in the forest, which I'm shooting at, but I don't really seem to kill that many, which is surprising. But I'm putting some firing into the woods now as well, which will help Reese out a little bit. I mean, he's doing a good job over here. He's doing alright. It's very hard at sorting anybody in the forest, but he's doing a good job over there, especially being Russia against France. Now these guys are just about to run away. Hopefully they've all gone red, so hopefully they'll be done in a second, and then I can go and assault the other house. So this build was very effective for me. I did actually quite enjoy it. In all fairness, it was nice to have units that didn't just fucking run away on you. So it was nice to have the units with a little bit of extra morale. So I'm going to move some units across to help out just in case we need it over on the other side. And I'm going to send the other units to assault the forest. Assault the house, sorry. So Roos has managed to take control of some of the forest area, but he still hasn't managed to take control of the main centre bit where he's got most of his units. My lights are just going to keep firing shots in. And they're going to do some damage. They're not going to do a huge amount of damage, as shooting into a forest is pretty pointless really. But they do a little bit of damage, so that'll go some way towards killing these guys off. So you can see we're just running away unit at a time. It's good enough at the moment. All these guys are going to go off and help, and these guys are just going to literally run straight into the house and try and kill that off. I'm going to sell my cav unit off to kill these stray volts over there. So just move my lights and line up. So as you can see now, the French guys in the centre have all gone red really, so it won't be long till they rout away. Shooting into a forest, not good. They've gone green again now they're out of melee. But the shooting in the forest isn't good. But it does kill some men, so don't think it's not worth doing, as it is worth doing. Because even stray random bullets will kill people. So if it's at the end of the battle like this, we realistically, you know, you don't really need that much ammunition left. So you can just shoot the fuck out of the forests, and you will kill some people. So I've got my guys going into the house now. I'm going to move my general up, just like I did before, for the added boost. I'm going to give him a little boost as well, I believe. I was just looking there for a decent place to put my general where he couldn't be shot. Because obviously they fire out of these houses, and the last thing I want is to have my general shot just as I'm sorting a house. Those guys will just run away pretty much instantly. So that cav unit has now appeared out of the forest, and I'm going to send my cav unit to attack it. I don't think it's going to get much of a chance to. Roos is now going melee with the rest of his units around the outside of the forest, so he's going melee into the forest. These guys are going to take this house pretty comfortably, yeah, without too much of a problem at all. And they're just going to send them over here, but there won't be any need for that now. This battle's done. It was a good game to our opponents, just a good game. Good game to Roos. If everyone could rate, comment and subscribe, that'd be great. Also, as I say, next battle is going to be a scenario battle. We do actually get a dropper in that battle, but it's the Prussian guy. We're both playing as France. It's the Prussian guy, so it's not too much of a problem to me. But I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, everything you can do please. And see you later, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.